Sorry. That was weird. Hold on. I do this every time, yeah. I do this every time. I do this every time. I'm gonna close my curtains and I'm not gonna close my other curtains because I don't want to. Oh, are you ready, baby kitty? I'm not wearing a bra, so please don't look at my titties. I'm not gonna wear it. Okay, sorry. Trying to find a dress. I don't often wear yellow, but blue and yellow goes, doesn't it? But, you know, I got this dress for my sister when she was in town. I need to tie it tighter, but, you know, I need to tie it tighter and be a little lighter. But for YouTube, I walk through life and now I frolic. YouTube's been like a father to me, except YouTube's not an alcoholic. Alright. Sorry, it took a minute. I was actually looking for a glass, but I realized I'm a lazy hoe, and I don't want to wash any, so you know what? I'm out of plastic cups. I like to recycle. Don't blame me for my plastic practices, because I recycle a lot. If you want receipts, I got them. But anyway, so I'm gonna drink directly out of this here wine bottle. It's my night off, bitch. I just got a new job and I worked all week, and it's my first time working a week in a very long time. Like 7 months or more. Yeah, I took a break. Oh my god. Oh my god, I needed a break from life. Anyway, I don't care. But I do like my new job. I'm working on fixing up my property to do my inspection business so I can have my own time and my own job on my own hours because like fucking L'Oreal, I'm worth it. Not you, Amber Heard. I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. What are you doing? Sorry, my cat was being weird. She clawed me. I'm gonna empty this. I don't know what file that was, but goodbye. Dope. Idle. These are all the things I need to put up that I haven't because I'm lazy and slow and, you know. But anyway, you're going to see me drinking out of this giant wine bottle. Wine bottle? I don't know what I was trying to say. Wine bottle. Because it's my knob, bitch, like I just said. Anyway, we're going to get into some true crime shit. And what I wanted to do was, making sure I do things correctly. Yes, I did. Congratulations to me. I knew about this girl, but never watched anything. Never knew her name, but I was looking. I have Hulu and Netflix and Amazon Prime, but they kind of suck because you gotta pay for it and then pay for shit again. I don't want to buy that. No, I just want to watch it. I'd rather pay more and just be able to watch it once. The one time I want to watch it. I don't want to watch shit 5 times. Okay. Shit. I'm sorry. Fuck me. I don't know how to pause. I don't think there is a pause. You can applause while I'm gone, though. like, how am I supposed to do that? Sorry, I'm back. Not that anybody's here or anything, but I had to get stuff in case I want to wipe my lipstick off because it's super annoying and I don't like it. Just like bras. Oh, God. Okay. Well, anyway, like I was saying, I was on Hulu and, well, I wasn't on Hulu, actually. I was on Instagram. I don't go on Twitter. I don't know why. It seems like everyone's on Twitter, but I like Instagram. Okay, come on. She just hurt me and I was... Are you okay? I mean... Anyway, yeah, so I was on Instagram and I saw something about the girl from Plainville or whatever, and I had to remember, what are you doing, you little weirdo? You little freak. I love you. You're such a freak. She is a real freak. She just does this. Ow! Why do you gotta hurt me though? It hurts a lot. It hurts a lot. Ouch, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. It hurts. You don't have to dig your claws in when you do that. You could lick me or dig your claws in. One or the other. Not both. But yeah, so this is a girl that decided she would date this man. And I don't know the whole story, so we're going to figure it out in case you don't know it. Sorry, I don't know. That face popped up and threw me off. Her bitch ass name is Michelle Carter. And why is this here? I don't know. Anyway, doesn't matter. So, oh my God, she's in jail now. Ooh, she's in jail now. Ah! This is going to be a good one. This is going to be a good one. Oh, God. This is going to be good. This fucking bitch. I don't know what she was thinking, but decided to talk a young boy. She's young as well, I guess. I mean, let's see. Oh, right now. Oh, that's my dad's dog's name. But, she's 22 years old now. So, I don't know, 4 years ago. Okay. So, she was just young, I guess, and stupid. But I've never been this stupid. So, I'm not going to take that. Alright? I got to get my lipstick off. Yeah. No. I've never been that stupid. I've never tried to get somebody to kill themselves. I've never done the things that this bitch has done. So, fuck her. We hate her. And, yes, I've already judged her. I'm sorry. So, I see what we see this. But, I want to do... Let's see where we can go first. I just texted Michelle Carter. Search Michelle Carter. So, she had this guy, Conrad Roy, as you can see here in the first one up here. If I click on it, it'll skip. But she convinced him to kill himself. He was already depressed, and I looked down. I'm sorry. Motherfuck. I gotta stop. I just hate her. She looks like one of those bitches in high school that thinks they're like, their life peaks in high school, you know? So they're like, in like 10 years, she's gonna look like she's 50. But, you know, anyway. What was that? Okay, I don't know who that is. But anyway, I should probably learn more. Yeah. Texting suicide victim Conrad Roy's relationship with Michelle Carter. I wonder if ABC News. Sorry, I'm not a big fan of trusting news places. I know just because it says news doesn't mean... But as I search her name, I see Inside Edition. Yes, it always is. I know. I need a new computer, which is someone to help me out with. Oh my god, I've always been the person to work. Okay! To work very hard my whole life. That's why I deserved 7 months to a year of doing nothing. I literally mean shit nothing. Because I just turned 30. And, you know, I needed a break. I worked for 7 years in a very manual labor job that I ran, but I couldn't find employees for, so I couldn't run the business by myself. Working on restarting it, got a job to pay for a renter, fucking up the place because they decided to just don't do background checks. First of all, do background checks, and don't ever be too nice to renters because they will run you over, especially because they think I'm like an 18-year-old child. So no, I'm not. But anyway, all right. I'm trying to see if I can find one that's not a news one. It just seems like they're all news ones. Oh, I know. Okay, let's just see what we had on the second page here. It said the full reading of the text messages between these two. She is convincing this poor, depressed, very young guy into killing himself, and that's just disgusting. Like, what the fuck? I mean, if he did something to you, not everything's black and white, and I'm one of the people that will always judge that way. So, I don't know. But from what I've heard so far, which was back in the day when I heard this, so let's see. I'm interested in this, the case we got all wrong, what really happened. Very interested in this with Hannah the Horrible. Sounds great. So, but I want to do this. The day of his suicide from, I think she told him every step to do. She was like, yeah, get a generator, get this certain type of generator, buy it, go in your garage, the fumes will kill you, get back in the car when he came out because he was like, I'm dying. And as somebody who has previously tried to commit suicide twice, more than twice in my life, but in several ways, and has survived it, it is every time is fucking scary. It was a while ago, probably almost 10 years ago, but not quite. And I had a little lapse every time, several different ways, something to talk about on a different day, and to explain about why you honestly just shouldn't. Because guess what? You can die tomorrow if you want. So just live today. I'm dead serious. That sounds stupid, but I said dead serious. Oh my god. I'm serious. Anyway, let's go.
Again, these are all the text messages from...
Okay, let's see. Well, we'll listen first.
Summer 2014.
I'll go back if I have to.
So you have the back and forth to and from Conrad Roy.
Okay, so if it's from Conrad Roy, obviously, and if it's to I can't even, what the fuck? Involuntary manslaughter.
She says, Conrad, hey, you there? He responds, hey, sorry, I fell asleep. She says,
4:19 a.m.
it's okay. Why haven't you done it yet, though? He says, I'm too messed up to. She says, "What are you talking about?" He says, "My head." She says, "You can't think about it, you just have to do it. You said you were gonna do it. Like, I don't get why you aren't."
What the fuck? What? I mean, I'm sorry, but I know they're both young. And I know young people can be really fucking stupid. Because I've been that way. But I guess if someone had pushed me when I was at that point, I honestly don't know. It could have gone either way. It could have gone, because I am a somewhat sober person, it could have gone between me being like, pushing me to do it, which is what actually fucking happened, and this poor boy is dead because of this bitch. And she didn't want to help him, no. Well, then don't talk to him. If you don't want to fucking help him, don't talk to him. Don't push him to do it. What the fuck? I don't even understand. There's something wrong with her. And it's just evident. This doesn't happen. It happens, obviously, in some cases, but it doesn't happen a lot. So, I mean, at least not like this. You have to be really fucking stupid on top of being a psychopath. So, she's just not ready to be in the world with us normal humans. But if someone had pushed me, it would have gone either way. Either me doing it and them actually pushing me because they did. I was being pushed. But more than likely, and I was a little bit older and definitely bolder. So I'm going to say that if someone tried to push me like this, I probably would have been like, I'm just a stubborn bitch now, so I'm gonna live just to fuck you over. And I'm sad that didn't happen for this poor kid. This fucking bitch. I just want to hit her. I don't know why. I do. I don't often want to hit people. I'm joking. I want to hit people a lot. But, yeah.
He says, "I don't get it either. I don't know." She says, "So I guess you aren't going to do it then. All that for nothing."
For nothing?
"I'm just confused, like you were so ready and determined." He then responds, "I am gonna eventually."
In texting. Are you fucking...
He then posts, "I really don't know what I'm waiting for, but I have everything lined up." And he repeatedly sends this message over and over. "I really don't know what I'm waiting for, but I have everything lined up." That message from Conrad Roy.
He's waiting for someone to fucking stop him. Or she should have just shut the fuck up and gone on her way. Why would you push somebody like this? I just don't understand that. It's not a way of helping someone. If you're not prepared to die and you don't understand what it's like to try, then don't ever try to push someone like this as if you know what the fuck you're talking about.
Then Michelle Carter messages him, "No, you're not, Conrad. Last night was it. You keep pushing it off and you say you'll do it, but you never do. It's always going to be that way if you don't take action. You're just making it harder on yourself by pushing it off. You just have to do it." She then says, "Do you want to do it now?" He asks, "Is it too late?" He then says, "I don't know. It's already light outside."
He just wants help. And she pushed him. There's something, she had some kind of hold over him, and that's...
He then says, "I'm going to go back to sleep. Love you. I'll text you tomorrow." She then...
Oh my God.
Responds,
Can't. I'm so mad.
no,
I'm sorry.
it's probably the best time now because everyone's sleeping. Just go somewhere in your truck, and no one's really out right now because it's an awkward time. Now let's look at the timestamp on these six. This is July 12th, 2014 at 4:33 a.m. in the morning. She then continues saying, if you don't do it now, you're never going to do it. And you can say you'll do it tomorrow, but you probably won't. And then she corrects herself, tonight. She then says, love you. Conrad responds with, thank you. She asks for what?
Yeah, because you're a fucking bitch.
He doesn't respond. She then messages him again saying, are you awake? He says, yes.
Okay, so this went from for what? He said thank you. She replied in the midst, I mean, it seems like she's going about her fucking business. Just spending a couple minutes doing this and that in between his replies, telling him to commit suicide. Are you fucking shitting me? Shitting on my chest right now. Oh my God, put me in a room with her. I don't care. I don't care. I bet his parents want some time in a room with that bitch. I'd do it. Find a way. There's some corrupt prison guards out there. Just give them what they want. Anyway, can't believe you fucking said love you. If she said love you, oh, the bitch. Fucking bitch, love you, thank you. Oh, and then she said for what? Because she fucking know. What is she doing? Just what? She's just an evil bitch. That was at 5 o'clock. 4 hours later, 9 a.m. Are you awake? Bothering him again. Yeah, he's still awake. He didn't text her because he's trying to not do it.
She then asks, are you going to do it today? And he says, yes. She asks, like in the daytime? He says, should I? She says, yeah, it's less suspicious. You won't think about it as much and you'll get it over with instead of waiting.
Which she just said before nighttime was better because everyone's sleeping.
Until the night.
She doesn't care.
He then says, yeah, then I will. Like where? Like I could go in any enclosed area. 7 minutes later, she says, go in your truck and drive in a parking lot somewhere to a park or something. Do it now, like early. Now, at this point, it is 9:30 in the morning. He says, didn't we say that this was suspicious?
Oh my God, he keeps fighting. He doesn't want to do it. She's literally pushing him. I can understand because I've been this young and this fucking stupid. I can't understand everything, obviously. But what the this is so sad. And I just want to punch her in her fucking face. Knock a couple teeth out.
Suspicious? She then says, no, I think night is more suspicious. A kid sitting in his car, just turn on the radio and do it. It won't be suspicious and it won't take long. He then says, all right, I'm taking Holly for a walk.
He's avoiding this.
She says, okay. He then says, I don't know why I'm like this. She then says, sometimes things happen and we never have the answers why. He then says, like, why am I so hesitant?
You're hesitant because you don't want to fucking die. Nobody does. Like I just said, like maybe someday I'll have a talk about the things that I've been through, but you can die tomorrow. You know what? Don't talk to people that are keep pushing you like this. Tell them to fuck off. Things are never that bad that you can't die tomorrow if you want to. And I know that sounds like a shitty phrase, but honestly, it got me through a lot.
Lately. Like 2 weeks ago, I was willing to try everything, and now I'm worse, really bad, and I'm LOL, not following through. It's eating me inside.
You're not worse, buddy. You're better. You're better. She's pushing you.
She then responds, Michelle Carter, you're so hesitant because you keep overthinking it and pushing it off. You just need to do it, Conrad. The more you push it off, the more it will eat at you. She then follows up. You're ready and prepared, and you have to do it. All you have to do is turn the generator on, and you will be free and happy. No more pushing it off, no more waiting. 6 minutes later, Conrad responds saying, You're right. Michelle then says,
1 minute
If you
later.
want it as bad as you say you do, it's time to do it today. He then responds, Yep, no more waiting.
2 minutes later.
She then says, 14 minutes later,
She's serious?
Okay, I'm serious. Like, you can't even wait till tonight. You have to do it when you get back from your walk. He says,
The fucking audacity. And he says thank you. And she keeps saying, for what? Why? Why is she saying that every time he says thank you? For what? Does he want her to spell it out? Does she think she's being a good person? Does he want her to say, she wants him to say, I mean, thank you for what? For being so gracious and helping me commit suicide because, you could help me get through this, but instead, you're just going to take the easy way out because you don't feel like dealing with me anymore. And not even that. If you don't feel like dealing with me anymore, stop talking to me. You're actually taking the fucking time to talk me into it and goad me into it. Actually pushing me like you can't even wait till tonight. You have to do it when you get back from your walk. What does she want out of this? Attention? Does she want my boyfriend died and he committed suicide? Oh my god. And I'm so fucking stupid. I didn't know that they could look at text messages. I don't even really understand. And I feel like I need
Thank
to...
you. She asks for what? He says, for still being here. She then says, I would never leave you. You're the love of my life, my boyfriend. You're my heart. I'd never leave you. He responds with, smiley face. She then responds with a smiley face as well and says, I love you. He responds with, love you too, and a very happy smiley face. She then asks, when will you be back from your walk? He says, like 5 minutes.
This is the worst thing.
She then asks, okay, so are you going to do it? He says, I guess.
One of them.
She then responds, well, I want you to be ready and sure. He then just sends her a smiley face with the tongue sticking out.
He doesn't want to.
She asks, what's that mean, haha? And he says 4 minutes later, I don't know, I'm freaking out again. I'm overthinking.
Trying to live.
A few minutes later, she said, I thought you wanted to do this. The time is right and you're ready. You just need to do it. You can't keep living this way. You just need to do it like you did last time and not think about it and just do it, babe. You can't keep doing this every day.
You don't.
He then responds,
if you love someone, I don't want to talk too much about my personal relationships, but one thing I've said before was to my fiance. Actually, not that long ago. I said, I don't know, my fucking period. Getting there. And I was like, he has a tough job. Tough in ways I'm not going to explain because it's his shit. But I said things have been kind of fucked up, and even kind of fucked up to me in a couple ways and disrespectful. And I just said, I was crying. I was just pulled into a parking lot and started crying. Like I said, I get emotional. We all do. And I was like, can you imagine? I said, I want you to just, because I've done it about him, but all by myself. I didn't have to be asked. I'm not saying he had to be, but whatever. I'm sure he probably fucking did. But I said, I want you to imagine your life, if I would just vanished, died, or just vanished into thin air. One or the other, which, since you know I existed, died, I guess, would be the better way, or vanished into thin air. You know what I mean? So, and immediately, before I could even hardly finish the sentence, he said, it would be horrible. And I said, no. No. I said, I want you to think. We're sitting in the car. I said, I want you to think. What would your daily life be like? You know, think about mornings. I'm gonna cry. I'm still there. Oh, God. What would your mornings be like without those texts? What would your days be like without being able to... I'm tearing up because I'm thinking about what I think about, like, being like without him. So it's fucking me up. But I said, think about what it'd be like, you know, if I wasn't around to, like, text you and make you feel better with your, your job that is emotionally and very mentally straining on him. And I know a lot of jobs are like that, but his especially. So, and I always try to keep, I'm here for the vibes. So I try to keep the vibes going. I try to keep him level. And that's what I'm here to do. I'm a ride or die type of person. Like, I've been with him for 10 years. So, like, and I just had him think whether or not he actually thought about the full repercussions as I was thinking. I'm sure not. Not everyone thinks the same, so I can understand that. But I made him think about it, asked him those certain questions, and he was like, yeah, he was like, my life would be hell. He was like, it wouldn't, I don't even know if I would want to be alive, you know? And sorry, I'm getting emotional, but, I feel the same way about him. It's very complicated between me and him. I don't want to get into it, but, you don't ever talk to somebody that you can't live without. Don't be with someone like this if you can't live without them. Like, if they're having trouble, they're way too young to have been like, I've tried to help him, and I've tried for so long to... He's just so unhappy, and I just want him to be happy and dead. No. Give him an actual fucking chance. She is just a psychopath. A psychopath. Narcissistic psychopath. That's what I see in this. I'm sorry. That's all I see.
I do want to, but like I'm freaking out for my family, I guess. I don't know. A few minutes later, Michelle says, Conrad, I told you I'll take care of them.
I'll
Everyone will
take care of them while, oh my God, to make sure they won't be alone and people help them get through it. They will be okay.
care of them to make sure they won't be alone and people will help them get through it. We talked about this. They will be okay and accept it. People who commit suicide don't think this much and they just do it.
Yeah, he's not trying to commit suicide, you dumb bitch. Oh my fucking God. This bitch, I can't. I'm sorry. I'm so mad. I'm going to keep stopping because I'm so fucking mad. I will punch her in her face. I'm sorry, chair. It's not your fault. But I want to punch her in her fucking face. And if she was in front of me, I would punch her in her fucking face. And be like, bitch, if I keep hitting you and you die, are you going to be happy? Because, you're in pain right now because I punched you in the face, and it probably hurts a good bit. And then I'll punch her again. And then I'll be like, it hurts more now, doesn't it? After the adrenaline wears off, But, and then I'll wait and be like, I'll just torture you until you feel like dying. And then you want to get out of it? I'm sure someone like her wouldn't think about her family. Sure, she ain't thinking about his family. Oh my God. Don't even tell me her ass is already out of prison. Please. I can't.
He then says, I know,
She's
LOL.
not gonna do shit.
Thinking just drives me more crazy.
She's gonna take their fucking pity and be like, my play friend.
She then responds, exactly. You just need to do it, Conrad, or I'm gonna get you help.
Yeah, get him fucking help, you dumb bitch. Oh my God, I'm sorry, but where is fucking family? I mean, I guess, I know teenagers can hide shit, I know.
Can't keep doing this every day. He says, okay, I'm gonna
He's only doing it every day because of you, bitch.
do it today. She then asks 3 minutes later, do you promise? He responds, I promise, babe. She asks, like right now? He asks, where do I go? Sad face.
No, don't even. Tell me this isn't when it fucking happens in the morning. Because sorry to keep stopping. I know you want to read through these, but I have a special thing in my head and in my life. I have not broken a promise. I will not promise anything to anyone unless I know literally 99.99% I am going to fulfill that. And a promise for me is it's going to happen. I will not promise anybody anything unless something spectacular fucking happens, like I trip and break my leg and have to go to the hospital. You know what I mean? Like, no. So, this is the type of shit that pisses me off. And it seems like he's that type of shit. Do you promise? I promise. And then he said, I have to now. That is the type of shit that would happen to me if I had promised. So don't tell me this is where it happens.
She then reminds him, and you can't break a promise. Just go in a quiet parking lot or something. He says, okay. She adds, go somewhere you know you won't get caught. You can find a place. I know you can. 8 minutes later, she asks, are you doing it now? He responds, still have no clue. She says, not finding a place to go isn't an excuse. He says, I know where to go. She asks, where? He says, a park and ride. She says, ride?
Is.
He says, that's what it's called.
That's how
It's like
stupid
a parking
she
lot.
is.
She then says, oh, okay, gotcha. Are you going now? He then says, either that or go to the beach.
Please go to the beach.
She asks, why would you go to the beach? 11 minutes later, Conrad responds saying, well, that's where my mom's going.
I don't know where he did that, honestly.
12 minutes later, she says, I thought you were just going to do it. 16 minutes later, Conrad says, my mom's making me go. When I get home, I'm going to do it. About 30 minutes later, she responds, okay, promise? I'm going kayaking anyways. He says, haha, you love kayaking. She then says, yep, something I wish we could have done. Sad face. He says, make sure you take your son kayaking. She says, haha, of course I will. He says, good, what's up? She says, kayaking, haha. He says, still? She says, yep, but I'm done.
That was the shortest kayaking I've ever seen. She's fucking lying. I'm sorry. That was the amount of time it would take me to get my kayak out of the car and to the water. Bitch. What the? There's like 30 fucking minutes. Oh my God. I hate her. I just hate her so much. I'm fucking ovulating. I get pissed off when I'm ovulating as well, so get with it.
Now.
She got confused by that.
He then says,
The
I love
reader.
you so much. She responds, I love you forever.
She doesn't.
A few minutes later, Conrad messages her saying, I'm in the worst pain right now.
Okay, so this is from her phone because you can clearly see outgoing is from her to Conrad Roy. I love you forever. Which, give his number out, why don't you? But give both of their numbers out. Well, actually, wait, what? Oh, okay. Yeah, give both of their numbers out. Sorry. I went stupid for a minute. Like this bitch.
Like, it's unbearable. She then says, I think it's time to do it now then. 6 minutes later, he hasn't responded. She says, do you agree? 7 minutes go by again, and she follows up with Conrad. She then says, please answer me, 16 minutes later. He then responds, almost 50 minutes later, I'm still at the beach. She then says, oh, okay, sorry. Let me know when you're leaving. Conrad says, okay. It seems like in this period, they were on the phone. And at 3:34, she texts him, sorry, that was my friend who called. She wanted to know if she could borrow my bike because hers had a flat tire. Haha.
Really?
Conrad.
It's been fucking like 12 hours now. What the fuck? I can't wrap my head around it. I really can't. She's a narcissistic psychopath.
Conrad responds, it's all good, don't worry about it.
Hater.
Then Michelle says, okay.
I don't want to watch the Hulu thing.
Conrad then says, I'm determined. Michelle says, I'm happy to hear that. Conrad says, I'm ready. Michelle tells him, good, because it's time, babe. You know that.
I wish you would read their voices differently. Read her like a fucking evil villain because she needs that.
Michelle then texts him, when you get back from the beach, you gotta do it. You're ready, you're determined, it's the best time. Conrad says, okay, I will. Michelle then asks, are you back? Conrad tells her, no more thinking. She then responds, yes, no more thinking, you need to just do it. No more waiting. He tells Michelle he's on his way back. I know where to go now. Michelle asks where, and he says a parking lot. There's going to be no cars there at 9, so that's when I'll be found. She says, okay, perfect, and asks, when will you be home? He says 10 minutes, and then asks, haha, that's perfect, question mark? And she says, okay, and well, yeah, I don't know. He says, like, I don't want to kill anyone else with me. And she says, you won't.
First of all, she's gonna say, I know it's gonna read it, I'll let her do it.
And he asks, when they open the door? And she says, they won't know, it's odorless and colorless.
Okay. First of all, I don't remember the name of the dude, but this guy killed, I think, what was it? Fuck. I think it was 2 women. And I don't know if I'm correct. And I don't even know the name right now. But I remember, I looked it up. I mean, you can Google it if you want. I know I'm right because I just watched something about it. This guy, which it actually, I'm so fucked up for what happened to the people, but for once, someone got bit in the ass by what they did immediately. Instant karma type shit. And so he killed, I think he had 2 women and one of the women's like little boys in the trunk of his car. And he put it was in the garage where I think he had a wife. I don't know if he had a kid, I can't remember. But he had a wife at least that didn't know this was happening at all. I'm pretty sure. And he put them in the trunk and then tied him up, put him in the trunk and then duct taped, basically a hose from the exhaust into the trunk. Left them in there and was like, oh, they'll die. Hopefully. Because I don't know how these people fucking know. They just guess and they're like, oh, I figure they'll die. Like, whatever. I guess they do their fucking research somehow. Or not. Because clearly, this motherfucker got instant karma. Went in there to check on them to make sure all 3 of them were dead. Opened the trunk. The fumes immediately knocked him out. Like he took a breath of very intense fumes. I think it was carbon dioxide. And, well, she put CO2, whatever. But, so, took a very intense first breath when he opened the trunk to see if they were dead. And it immediately knocked him backwards. The fucking killer, piece of shit. And then kept kind of filling up the room. Died. They were already dead, which is sad. But I am so fucking glad he got killed by his own shit. Oh my god. Not instant karma, but you know what I mean. Fuck. I wish it was worse for him, though. I wish it was worse than just CO2. Even though I know it's painful. Hold your breath underwater. And then have someone hold you under. And see how that feels. That's what it feels like to breathe in CO2. You don't just pass out peacefully. I would know. Sorry. I know, I'm fucked up. But anyway. Yeah, he's saying, I don't want to kill anyone else with me. You won't? ? When they open the door? Yeah, you fucking might. I don't know where he's going. But they won't know. It's odorless and colorless. What did I just tell you? I hate her.
She then says, you're overturning. They will see the generator and realize you breathe in CO.
2, bitch.
Conrad then
You're in
asks,
high school.
Should I keep it in the back seat or in front? Michelle then says, in front. You could write on a piece of paper and tape it on saying carbon monoxide or something if you're scared. He says, I was thinking that, but someone might see it before it actually happens.
Let it happen. Let them save you. I wish to God that somebody would have saved him. I don't believe in God, but you know what I mean. Shit, what did I click on? Oh.
Then we have these text messages 3 hours later.
Oh, he said, leaving now. 6:20. She responded immediately. Okay, you can do this. 6:25. He said, I'm almost there. 6:28. She said, okay. How much less of a shit can you give? I don't even know. If I was that into finding someone dead or killing them because I had a reason, I would be answering their shit right away. Did she wait just for fucking, I don't know. Or was she fucking looking in the mirror or some shit before that? I hate her. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, actually. But I need to stop saying I'm sorry because I'm usually not. Anyway, this bitch said, okay. And, he said, wait, what? Okay, these froms confused me a little bit. And then she said, okay. And then, oh, shit. Oh, wait, hold on. This ending might be, I thought this was gonna, let's see.
From Michelle.
3 hours later.
Oh. Please answer me. I'm
She's like,
scared.
oh,
Are you okay? I love you. Please answer. You're at your dad's. Camden told me. I'll get you help soon, I guess. I thought you actually did it.
get him